waiting and waiting and waiting until Twitch says that I'm live. Please tell me I'm live, because OBS says I'm live and I don't want to commentate for 20 years. Just press the button and assume that it will work. It says I'm offline, but it also says I'm live at the same time. It's magic what I can do. Oh my god. Come on, Twitch. Twitch is not currently very happy with me. There we go, I just restarted it. That works. Can't wait to miss all of my messages. I decided to do Memory of an Old Iron King, because I don't want to deal with Shrine of Amana. I do think I'm going to end up going for the Fume Sword, and just do the whole respec, and we'll do dark damage and whatnot. You can farm Petrified Dragon Bones later on, in Aldea's Keep. So, it's not like too big of a deal. It's gonna suck that we basically leveled up a weapon that we're gonna use for one area, and then if it sucks, then we're gonna switch back to the broadsword. So, yeah, curved greatsword, maybe not. Straight sword, maybe. I am, however, a Fume Knight shill, and therefore I must use Fume Knight based weaponry. Now, I've only done this DLC once. I know there's 3 bosses, I know getting to Sur alone sucks, and I know that the Fume Knight is the best boss in the game by such a huge margin that nothing even matters aside of it. And I also know that I need to use the Smelter Wedges on the Ashen Idols things. These things! And you need 4 of them. There is 11 of these in total. And 4 of them needs to be used for the Fume Knight boss fight to stop the Fume Knight from healing itself. You don't need to use it, but the fight becomes not practically impossible, but it does become far more difficult without it. But I also, like I said, have only done this DLC a total of 1 time. So I don't remember very much of it, which means, we're winging it. I hope the Arse Sword at this point does good damage. 2 hit? I wonder what the Broadsword does that in. If the Broadsword did it in 2 hits, then that would be a big oof, but I would assume not. I will give it a test when we find a decent... I should really put that somewhere that I know. Now I just have to figure out where to go. Screen tearing, screen tearing. No idea how long I'm going to stream, if I'm going to finish the DLC, not finish the DLC, or... Hey look, it's the giant path that I missed. I just want one of those enemies to spawn again. I think they have the same amount of health, so I'll just... 3 hits. Might still be overall better. Yikes. It's fine. Arsed sword it is. Or arced sword. English is a weird language. But, I mean, I did level this up to +4 to then just not fucking use it for the entire game. Because the broadsword just out-leveled it, because normal... I mean, DS2 doesn't really have great special weapons. Neither does Dark Souls 1. And Dark Souls 3, they get better, but they're still not great. And it's not until Elden Ring that special weapons and boss weapons became genuinely, like, really good. And in Elden Ring, of course, they are better. I wish this one-shot. I don't know why I did it, knowing how... I call that a market improvement. But I'm hoping the heavier weapon, especially for the bosses that we're going to do... Sur alone will be scary with the heavier weapon. But Fume Knight and Smelter Demon 2 may not be too bad with it. But this is by far my favorite bit of this game. Brume Tower, this entire DLC. I do remember it being kind of brutally hard when I last played it. So who knows how well we're gonna do. While most of the bosses in this run I have been able to handle very non-problematically, just kind of walk in and deal with it. That's not going to be the case for these bosses. All of the DLC bosses, even the throwaway ones. I'm very concerned for the later game bosses. See, this is why we don't like Dark Souls 2. In a normal Dark Souls game, they would not be able to hit me out of that animation. There is also a lot of annoying sections in this, if I remember correctly. Also, I lost a viewer. I saw that. I'm pretty sure the one viewer is just me. That might give more damage. So with that, we have 455. It gives us 20 more damage. But what about that dexterity ring? 438. How much dexterity does it actually give me? It gives me 5 dexterity. That's the soft cap for you. And we get 3 damage for 5 levels. That's obscene. We could also, of course, get the Ring of Blades +2 at this point. That would be kind of difficult. Not gonna pretend like it wouldn't be. Yeah, Pursuer isn't too hard. And I believe there is a semi-consistent way to aggro one of them. And I think that gives 50 AR. 50 physical damage. What's the running attack on this? This is literally identical to the Gravelord's Sword moveset, but the animations have been reworked a little bit. Oof. Got all those nice and shiny DS2 backstab animations. Ooh. We're okay. We may have to systematically try and kill everything here rather than rush it, even though rushing it is my favorite thing to do. Let's just try and get this guy over here. Right, heavier weapons in this game. Oh, I didn't think that would hit me. I am totally willing to go get the other smelter wedges. This run, so I'm not rushing, and I can't remember what the Soul of Nadalia gives you. At some point, I want to be able to show off the whole problem I have with heavier weapons in this game. A lot of people like it, and I can see why. But basically, when you're locked on... Can I lock onto this guy without him seeing me? So, right now I'm locked on. And generally, when I attack things, when I'm locked on, I'll buffer my movement while I'm playing it. Or while I'm swinging. So in case I need to back up afterwards or roll, it's just buffered into the next input that I put in. Well, as you can see, when I press R1, even when I'm mid, like after the beginning of the animation, it turns me. You can alter the direction of your swing based off of the direction you pull. And it is really hard for my brain to get around that. I've always had a very difficult time with it in this game. It always screws me up. Because it's like, if I wanted to turn while I'm attacking something, I just wouldn't lock on. That's kind of how I feel about it. Those guys obviously explode. Now, if I ain't... Oh man, it's very vertical. I'm used to a very horizontal-based moveset. See, that's me fucking up again because I'm trying to buffer my movement. It's just so... It's just one of those things that's so entwined in how I play Souls that there's no way I could ever stop myself from doing it. I'm just terrified of mimics now. After... There's a soul vessel. Those are the things that you use to respec in this game. And I will need to respec because the Fume Sword has dark scaling, which scales well with faith and intelligence. I'm alive? What? Am I hacking? Because it feels like I am. I do not feel like I should have lived that. I literally rolled into the fire there. And now we get to run all the way back because I haven't found a shortcut yet. This might be the point. We've opened up everything so we can totally just handle running through everything at this point. This area doesn't like you running through it. A lot of enemies will just get on your ass instantaneously. And we're gonna see that in the mid-bosses of this game, or the mid-bosses of the DLCs. They're bosses that obviously didn't have a ton of effort put into them, and are obscenely difficult to reach for some reason. Because someone decided to make their runs horrific. We'll see that in this fight, except the boss fight at the end of it is actually good. With Sir alone. I should go for the insta-kill here. Gotta be real careful. So, I'm not 100% sure how to get through this room without dying. I don't remember. Do I have to bait these guys out? No, it worked out in the end. Oh. I kind of just mashed the R1 button and hoped it would work. So if I attack them, they explode. Ah, that's concerning. Ah, I remember this section. I remember it sucking. That's good. Look at this fucking casual. If you hit wooden chests in this game too many times, they turn to rubbish. SotFS +8. How fantastico. I think we're getting close to a... Oh, this definitely isn't a trap. That doesn't open from this side. That fucker just exists to screw me up. I'll just sit here. There's really no reason not to. Now, I don't remember where any of the bosses are. I know, obviously, Fume Knight's at the bottom of Brume Tower. I know this ain't a boss. I'm covered in water. I believe that is the way to go. We haven't gotten the thing that allows us to open up that section yet. It's kind of haunting going through a Souls game. So this is the one that everyone remembers as being massively a pain in the ass to get through. Because you've got to try and get over there before it does anything, and then even once you do disable it, trying to get to that door with all of those enemies on you is really difficult. I remember that. Got another ladder over here, and there's another way to drop down. And see, we've let these stupid little things come through. So we just kind of drop down into something normal. And then that's the bonfire. I never checked the... Oh, I came from the left, right, and I went this way, and I looked that way, yeah. Okay. No avoiding it, we're gonna need to deal with this, and I'm trying to think of the best way how to do that. So, I think literally dropping through this is our best bet. Probably about to lose our souls. See, the problem here is just how many enemies there are. It's not a matter of, like, are the enemies that difficult to deal with, it's just that there's so many of them. And it's... I believe it's not possible to aggro them one at a time, at least not under normal circumstances. By that I mean, like, not wearing anything in particular that... This probably wasn't the way that I wanted to go. I kind of need that soul. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. I need to come at it from this ladder, probably. If I could aggro everyone but the big guy, or just the big guy, I'd be fine. But, can't do that, so... Ah, shit. That was close. It doesn't open from this side. That's the way I have been going. I believe this is the way that I want to go. I should check this room for secret walls. By doing the only thing that you can in this game, which is just mash the X button over and over. I want one of them to throw up an attack and try and hit one of those things. Shit. That archer's really problematic. So I could just fucking run for it and hope for the best. Once you open up the door once, you just run past him. See, that guy could fucking actually trigger these fuckers. Really, game? Really? That's what we like to call the Dark Souls 2 effect. I heard that fucking thing explode, too. Just too many enemies that don't feel very well designed. I have this problem with the Halig tree. Not really fun designed. Like, these enemies don't complement one another, basically at all. They just, it's like, oh, here are the standard enemies of this area, and here's a fuck ton of them because it's hard. That is the biggest problem I have. I want to try and herd these things. I want them out of here. So if I drop down there right now, he'd just fucking kill me. Hiccup animations, man. I'm just gonna go for it. I was only 90% of the way down, and it cancels me out of it. It wants me to just fucking kill everything in this room, but does not give me the space, the ability to approach it smartly, so... Welcome to Brume Tower. It's called the hardest area for a fucking reason. I really want to know if there's another good way for me to approach this. There's no way for me to get across to that door over there. There's no drops that I can survive. I believe there's a really weird jump in this area as well. That's the area that you'll use to go down. It's the main area. That's what we're trying to get to, I believe. Alright, we winging it. Game, I'm holding the run button. I'd really appreciate it if you allowed me to run. I just need... See, I can't lock onto them because then it won't let me run. And that's my stupid fucking roll binding. I'm gonna die. But the door's open. Welcome to Brume Tower. If it doesn't work, it means that you need to do it again and hope for better RNG. To be fair, I probably, if I wanted to try that, you know, killing everything in that room again, going after the archer first did work. And if my rolls were better timed, or maybe I didn't use the stupid fucking circle jump like a noob, then it'd be fine, but I'm not at that point. Souls, please. Thank you. And I'm clawing my controller now. I wasn't planning on killing this guy. Because I thought they would follow me. Alright. Seems like we can take it slow again. We're at decent health, we've got plenty of Estus, and new enemies have been introduced. They're healthier than these things. Do this systematically, taking full advantage of the damage resistance that backstabs give. It sucks that they don't give full immunity like they do in Dark Souls 1 and later games, but oh, this is bad. I think I just got really lucky that that didn't just insta-shred me because I was on an incline. Don't remember what's down there, but I do know you can go down there. I think that I remember that area. There is a phantom that spawns over there that I want to, that just remembering it makes me want to die. Oh. You know, what I did initially was smart, because I was just going to continue trying to chain backstabs, but then it didn't allow me to backstab, probably because I was stamina limited. I don't know what stops you from doing a backstab in this game. I don't know if it's stamina limiting, but I think it is. I'm probably at the point that I don't need to take the long way there. Probably just go through this door over here. It's a little bit more of an annoying run, but oh. I could have done it in Elden Ring. I could have gotten past all of them in Elden Ring. I promise you that. Because Elden Ring actually responds to the run button in a semi-timely manner. Maybe I don't like this DLC. The high stamina drain from this weapon is definitely something to behold. Kill this thing first. And then just insta-die. Because my lock-on switched without my input. And it didn't backstab. For some godforsaken reason. We're okay. We're vibing. We're having fun. Throwing myself at the same fucking section over and over again until the damn game gives me the RNG I need to actually be able to finish it. Why does it start at the top and then just fucking... Doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. that I dodged that first one. It was literally impossible for me to dodge a second one because I don't have stamina enough. Even if I had reacted in time, it was my, skill issue. Didn't react in time. Totally my fault. And, yeah. So this is what it was like fighting the Executioner's Chariot, by the way. Oh my god. Do you really have to home on every fucking attack in this game? That's slightly unsettling. And then we get to do this section again. Or, hear me out, I just don't. Oh, the game's not liking me doing this. And I'm dead. Because I got caught on the terrain, because this game plays like it was made in 2002. All Souls games do. That is not the fault of DS2. That is from software not keeping up with the times. Elden Ring controls better than any of them, with the better animations and whatnot. But these games, even by the standards of they were released, even the best of times, do not control well. I did a stupid run again. I actually have the same complaint about Sonic Adventure 2, which I was playing earlier today. And, fuck you. I can do 3 heavy attacks in a row? Not if I don't fucking buffer them correctly. Yes I can. I mean, the recovery frames on those are obscene, but I really have to get this backstab. I might still just be dead here. I mean, it's just really effective. You can't blame me for abusing them. When it takes me 3 hits to... I wanted to roll. I really did. How about we don't go into the giant open area that a billion enemies spawn in? I like that idea. I think they all still fucking spawned. Oh. No! God fucking damn it! Why has FromSoft not developed the technology to not, to fucking stop enemy attacks from hitting through each other? God, that's agitating. I literally couldn't do anything. I was just trying to go around because I assumed the bottom path was a fucking shortcut backwards that would allow me to skip some sections. Not that way. Hopefully at that fucking door. It doesn't line up at all, but... that's what I was hoping. That's why I didn't go to the fog gate. And it betrayed me. And then we get to do this whole shebang again. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of enemies rising out of the ash like this. Because you can't, spot them. It didn't do my backstab again. Oh, that is a fair and balanced game mechanic. Okay, game. Are you gonna actually allow me freedom of movement? This is not the way I want to go. We're gonna just lead everything out here and hope to God that... Bonking. Pancake! This is scummy. Okay. Now, is there a bonfire down here, or do I get a shortcut? Bonfire, thank you. We actually made progress! Oh man, it's only taken 42 minutes! Oh man, I am really bad in this game. We're gonna go to the fuck you zone. I remember struggling with this area immensely. I can't remember what's over here. But I remember it having a bullshit phantom in it that just absolutely demolished me. I hate PvP so much. It's not PvP, it's technically still PvE, but I still fucking hate it in this game. I did a tiny bit of Dark Souls 3 PvP back on PlayStation 4. Just a tiny bit. Not much. And I just remember not liking it. I've destroyed a few invaders across my different playthroughs, and also the very obvious not walking on the chain. Alright. There's nothing I can do. I don't... Dude! Look at how it fucking turns! So fucking stupid! I hate NPCs. I hate all aspects of this game. It feels unnatural to play. Maybe instead of naming this series on YouTube the Dark Souls 2 Revisit, I should just call it me constantly hating Dark Souls 2 for probably like the 16 hours that it's gonna take me to fucking beat this. I mean, I'm already at like, what, 10 or 11? Or something like that. We've got a lot of DLC to go, though. What the fuck? I'm just gonna die. God! Right! She runs down there. I think even if you kill her, I think she respawns. But man, I gotta remember that my R2 can pancake. Right, it's a fucking curse area. Stop it, you fucking... This is gonna be really problematic. I played that horribly. What the fuck is this? Let's grab this part of Nadalia. One at a fucking time. That's not one at a time. That's attacking me before my... God fucking damn it, you little bitch. And I'm dead. Thanks, game. I really appreciate it. Don't know why this game has platforming in it. A lot of the times when I play Dark Souls games, a lot of the bits that I hate about them, I'm like, I always feel like From Software doesn't play their own games. Because, I don't know, there are so many things about these games that just itch me the wrong way. Now, why do I have a feeling she respawns? She did not. That's good to see. Now we just move slowly. And remember that there's no heavy attack to light attack transfers in this game. So now we can take it slow. Then we hide behind that and use my very limited life gem supply. Ow. I'm dead. See if I can get this guy to get over here. Pancake. Now, I gotta be careful. Because obviously... You buffered my roll? I was not expecting it to buffer 2 rolls. That was weird. Now, why did I just waste my life doing this? Apparently for the Majestic Greatsword. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I had no idea what was down here. So instead, I'm gonna check it for secret doors. For some reason, I have a feeling that the interesting thing here is in New Game Plus. I don't know where I'm getting that thought process, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Just want to check for any. I mean, obviously there's the soul of Nadalia, and you get something special if you use all of them. Now, I do believe that we are now locked into me having to find the other ones, because I believe, yeah, we only have 2 left. Now, my question is, I only saw, yeah, 4 of those, which means, you get, yeah, 6 at the start. No, that's math is math, and we're alright. Alright, so there's one that you get from Smelter Demon. Blue Smelter Demon, who deals magic damage instead of fire damage. But he's got, like, crazy attack delays and attack timing stuff that makes him quite an opponent. What kind of magic defense does this actually give me? 247. This might be really useful for Smelter Demon. Alright. Onwards into progress. Hopefully not extremely aggravating progress. We need to get the iron... It's like this key thing that you put in to activate the area. I have a feeling it's a mistake for me to pull this lever. That's called a bounce combo. I gotta be careful, guys. I saw another one. Ooh. Oh, that... I don't know if they all tried to kill me or not, but a lot of them did. This is really annoying. Come on, man. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't get out of it. Ugh. It's such an unintuitive design. You dodge away from it, you're trying through it, and then you just get hit with this fucking AoE the size of Canada. And now we run into a bigger issue. What the fuck happens when we go back through it? Because obviously these are all open, but now these things are fucking everywhere. There's no way for me to aggro these things with them having a long distance attack like that. No, I didn't want to hit twice. And I died because of the stupid fucking decision to allow me to not be locked on when I'm locked on. Seriously, what's the point? It literally gives you the exact same degree of movement as if you weren't locked on. If I wanted to do things without being locked on, I just wouldn't lock on. I don't want my lock on to be nerfed. Such a stupid decision, man. That's a fucking anime attack if I've ever seen one. You know, it probably would have been really useful to figure out the whole... Oh man, this is bad. No, please don't do this to me. I should have just been aggressive from the start. Kill this fucker. Ah, shit. It actually protected me, thank fuck. No! That's so annoying. Just barely clipped me. Yeah, I really gotta I do have a preference to rolling to the left. I definitely noticed that. I think it's because my hand is more comfortable pulling than it is pushing. But I need to be rolling to the right. Alright, run to your deaths then. There's really not a good way to do this. I'm just gonna be aggressive, I guess, and really hope that now that I've hit her, she's more open to possibly... That was really close. God damn it. I didn't even care if I got the backstab or not. That's not what I wanted. But... Man, why did you make people... I'm not having fun because I keep death feeding. This is what I was worried about and why I was planning to push the DLC as far back as I could into the run. Because my own incompetence here is really showing. Done with that. No, man! Why is the gap so fucking tiny? Stupid fucking DS2 team. Literally, all they care about is trying to make things difficult, and they make them tedious and unfun. Blame the people who made the Halig tree. I bet it was the same goddamn people. Please. Okay. I think I was just making a mistake pushing that over here. Roll to the right. Or just stay in fucking front of him. God damn it. That's annoying. God damn it, I thought I was safe. I don't have enough space to fucking do this. My brain doesn't like the moveset. I don't do enough damage. And I don't want to continue playing this fucking section. I've made no progress in like 20 minutes. Every time I try to like this game, I swear, it just reminds me why I fucking shouldn't. I'm just dead. Bye-bye. Thank you, video game, for blinding me with light that you shouldn't have. Not initiating the backstab when I told you to, using all of my stamina to swing a weapon once, and yeah, I really appreciated all of that. It's fantastic game design. I fucking hate this game. I am stuck doing the same thing over and over again. Because I don't fucking know. I am not good enough. That's probably the best reason for it. Please, why? I think that I just fucking aggroed him. There's nothing I could fucking do. There's literally nothing I could do. I went to the back one because she hadn't fucking moved yet. She was in the middle of a move. Why is this game so bad? I'm done with the arse sword. Fuck this weapon. Fuck all two-handed weapons in this game. If I... I am agitated. If that wasn't very plainly obvious. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly a horrible idea. Damn it. These things have way more range than I give them any credit for. And really bad hitboxes, apparently. Damn it. Oh, please don't. Oh my god, that is horrible. How did that make it through Scholar? That is atrocious. How did that get past a fucking remaster. That was horrible. Don't know where we're going, but let's hope it's not as painful. Okay. Assume... For some reason I have a memory... Oh no. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Doesn't help that I'm not using upgraded armor at all. What the fuck? Did you just see what my character did? I want him to explode over here. Don't know if this does anything, but I'm going to assume that it does. Any secret passages? Doesn't seem so. I believe this is where we get our good old... the activation thing for Brume Tower. I'm going up the ladder. Rapiers are crazy OP in this game. What the fuck? I'm worried I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna get ganked by a trillion enemies. This is only mildly fucking scary. No! I don't know if I gain anything from trying to light these. Hopefully this run is not horrific. Trying to get past that fucking splurger, I don't know what the fuck else to call them. The premature ejaculation, something like that. I almost did not roll in time. They definitely can't follow me out here, though. Dude, I can barely walk on these things. The AI definitely can't. Well, it remembered that they're... at least remember that they're lit. Don't know if that gains any sort of advantage. Fucking lingering active frames. So fucking stupid. Just because the sword was roughly around my hitbox at the end of my roll, I just die. It's stupid. This is also a problem in other Souls games. Not a DS2 thing, but it's because the roll feels awful in this game. I was gonna try and parry it, but I don't know if I can parry it with my fists. So... and, like, I don't think I've parried a single thing in this game. Since I started playing it, I will grab a small shield. Assume that the parry is roughly similar to Dark Souls 1's parry. Otherwise, I'll just die. But that's been happening no matter what. God, that did no fucking damage. Apparently it is. Kinda had to... Hello. How many doors can I open until I die? It's a very good question. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Just has one of those fucking ledges gone, and I didn't notice. I noticed it earlier too, and I just forgot. Of course I forgot. I'm streaming for an hour and 20 minutes, and I've made zilch progress. I haven't killed a single boss. I haven't done anything worthwhile. I literally walked into the fucking... into Brume Tower, and now I'm just getting ass blasted constantly. I don't think I've gone 5 minutes without dying yet. Thanks, game. Really appreciated that. Oh, my eye is itchy. I am not being at all entertaining today, either. I'm not speaking about anything, I'm just shitting on this game constantly because of my own incompetence. There are people really, really good at this game, and I am not one of them. I mean, that was extremely obvious, but, hey. We do what we can. I just need to bait them into exploding at this point. That goes down. Okay. Oh no, I didn't realize what he was doing. Oh no. Okay. Every time I pick up an item in this game, I just assume that something is gonna spawn. Okay. So no other way to go than the one over here. I know there's a whole bunch of these explodey guys in the room with the iron key, which I believe is this room. Not dead yet, not dead yet, not dead yet. There's really no point in me living. I don't think there's anything else in this room, but I wanted to make sure, which is why I did all of that. Hey, look, there's another way. Come on. I had no idea if he was gonna still explode or not. I'm glad I came back. Don't know where this leads, but hopefully it's somewhere good. My elevator. I wonder if the Fume Sword is considered a straight sword like the broadsword is. So I wonder if it's gonna have the same problem with lock-ons or not. It's the longest straight sword in the game, which is why I chose it. It's not, I don't believe it's the most damaging straight sword in the game, but it... Okay, I know where we are. And it was a waste of time not to just bone out. So this does a few things for us. I believe this opens up all the ways to get to the different bosses. Do I remember where those bosses are? No. Well, I remember where Fume Knight is, but... not anyone else. That goes down. What about the one that goes up? I can't fight Fume Knight yet. I don't have enough smelter wedges. Exact location of where I am? Unknown. Exact location figured out. Yes. There is a really stupid jump here that I can't remember how to do. Well, let's go over this way first. Go to this one. Well, there's something I can do. Let's see what's over here. This is annoying. There's another one, isn't there? Ah, damn. I might re-grab the arc sword for this, actually. It'd be easier for this style of, honestly, I should warp back to the other bonfire. That's not the right bonfire. I know this weapon has failed me many a time now, but it does decent damage. Ah, this is where I'm going. And there's also a way that I can roll up. There's a lot of ways that I can go. Because there's also that right there. Lots of exploration opportunities off this elevator. But this will also help me with those hitbox problems from hitting it from behind. Oof. because the longer reach even if it is being healed. Almost a mistake. That was close. I believe we get the other 4 smelter wedges around here. With more space, they're actually kind of fun enemies to fight. Life ring +3 isn't terrible. I'll keep the extra whatever damage that I have. Titanite Shard 10, Petrified something, Broadsword +7. Time to power stance broadswords. Just needed to check. Gotta grab this item as well. Flame Butterfly. So I was wrong about the smelter wedges being around here. Chunk and slabs, always nice. What kind of upgrade materials am I sitting on at the moment? Because I picked up some Dragon Bone earlier that I can't remember. I have 2 Petrified Dragon Bones, okay. So, what's next? We go down or we go up? We got options. Let's go this way. Okay. Pimpleton's Ring. No idea. Makes wearer invisible while rolling. I wonder if that increases the amount of iframes I get. Then we have the bottom one. Or the bottom path that I'm going to take. Still have no idea where the other 2 bosses are. Oh, that was far too close. Just a nice old chest over here. Pilgrim's Spontoon. That was a little too close for comfort. Do we have any other elevators coming around here? There's one right here. Also one right here. Okay. Okay, So I know where this goes. Could be something worthwhile to jump down over there. God, that's gonna be a really hard jump to make. I don't even know if that is a jump I can make. Oh. If it was useful, I don't know where it is now. Bright bug, that's fucking amazing. Bright bugs are really fucking good. They're basically like a buff. Okay, I've got an idea where we are now. Okay, that works. Okay, so I'm still missing wherever the fuck I get the other smelter wedges. Okay, good. Discord is not... yada yada yada. Smelter wedge. Or after activating the elevators at the third bonfire, go up the elevator on the left, take the recessed elevator up, right, follow the path to the right, there is a chest with 4 smelter wedges. Elevator on the left from the foyer bonfire. Yeah. I can't get there in time. No idea which weapon we'll end up using for Fume Knight or the other bosses. I'll kind of switch between them. Might do Fume Knight first once we get the fuck. I saw a gate and I was like, oh, press button. I can't believe I didn't go up this elevator. I went below this elevator and just forgot to go down it. Okay, that is locked. I probably won't stream for too much longer. I want to beat at least one boss this stream. Probably be Fume Knight so we can start on the I am fucking terrified of this room. Let's heal. That thing nearly fucking died from going through it. And then I just kind of bonk. I have no idea if I went the right way according to the wiki. I just kind of... just read it very briefly and just hoped that I was right. They just all toppled on top of me right there. They just, all of them, instantly saw me and just said, nope, you're dead. That's annoying, but... Stupid fucking lip. There we go. Back up we go. Yeah, I went down there, not up there initially, and I just can't believe I forgot that. Gotta play the coward for now. Too many enemies. Oh, thank God he actually moved forward. Everything in my soul wanted to attack that enemy, which would have ended in my death. Alright. Just move slowly and assume there's still something here trying to kill me. Okay. That means we have... There's only one possible goal that we can't destroy. There's 4 of them down here, which means we're missing 3 in the tower overall. I think we'll give it a try with this first, with the Ars sword, but we still have to get down there. And if I remember correctly, it is an arduous path to reach the Fume Knight. There's just a lot of fucking enemies hidden in the sand. I could definitely roll off of... Oh, that only goes down to here. Must not have the right bonfires, or the right thing open. Yes, this section. I remember this bit. The thing is, I'm nearly positive other enemies will start spawning. So remember what I said about other enemies? Oh, I have 41,000 souls. I have to go back down. That's enough souls for me to level up once or twice. It's such a waste. Ash. I'm pretty sure the tower key opens that. It also apparently opens this. Alright. So we run for our lives. Hopefully don't die. Well, we run for our lives, pick up our souls, hopefully don't die, and turn around. Yoink. Yoink. Kinda lucky, not gonna lie. Let's hope the elevator's there. Ah, they can't follow us through here. Probably shouldn't continue forward without spending my souls, but... Let's see where this goes. Let's see if memory serves me at all well, if I recognize it at all. Maybe it's a horrifying sight to see. There's something else over here. I see lots of enemies. And then this brings me down to this path. Okay. Oh God. Not the Iron Passage. Please. No. Just no. That is the way you get to Smelter Demon. Now, was I correct? Does Tower Key also open this? Yeah. Ah, shit. Dude, what is that? I still don't know what Curse does in this game, but that does not mean I trust it. I'm pretty sure it's insta-kill after, like, multi-proc or something like that. Oh, that's not the right way. Can I get out before it procs? Yeah, I don't know what Curse does. Really playing fast and loose with my souls, though. This is a mimic, isn't it? It's not a mimic. I assume if I get cursed one more time, I'm dead. Oh. I'm running the fuck away. Gonna use this choke point. Fucking shields! Oh, that didn't work. Run past them. And this is just death, isn't it? Hey, I can see again. Maybe it just, like, increases the amount of damage you take or something? I don't know. Either way, we actually got through that pretty okay. Whew. We got really lucky when we went into this room. It's like none of them seemed to attack us during that section, and that's really lucky. Is Iron Passage? Iron Passage is for... I believe Iron Passage is for Smelter Demon. Because it's got like one of the worst run-ups of all time, if I remember correctly. So is that all just for this? No other way to go or anything like that? Maybe Smelter Demon is required. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly check. Because I think it's important that I know what I'm getting myself into. No, it is not required. I want to kill Fume Knight, so I don't want to risk all these souls, so I'm going to head back to Modula, say it correctly. Been for almost 2 hours. Probably what, 2 levels? Yeah. The reason I'm okay respecking into a dark build It's not only because Dark is pretty good, but a Dark build will also allow me to farm the Giant Lord very efficiently if I need more levels. And that will give me nigh infinite levels. Is this the section that I remember taking me 20 fucking years? If you haven't figured out, it feels like every section in this DLC took me 20 years. I think there's another door that we need to deal with. We run into the same problem that we had earlier. Ooh, I don't know how scary this is gonna be. Wasn't too bad. Ah. See all that ash? That's terrifying, all that ash. It seems to be the same moveset as the normal ones. His going back to rest looks almost identical to his follow-up. So I'm pretty sure the reason... So unless there's another bullshit part coming up, I'm pretty sure the reason this took me forever is I'm assuming the weapon I used up until this point was really, really bad against these things. Hey, look, we're still going. Which means there is more bits of this game to be a pain in the ass. I have a feeling I'm going to walk forward, that thing's going to come alive. This thing's covered in ash. I've run out of life gems. I am now currently of the opinion that this is no longer worth walking around. Well, we're kind of stuck. We're gonna roll back and heal. Just play it really safe. Playing it safe does not... Okay, those are immortal. It is that way. Oh, I hope I'm right. It's such a pain in the ass to get past these things otherwise. Bonfire. I knew that. I knew I actually stumbled into that bonfire on my first playthrough, just bolting. So I'm like, please, 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 please be a bonfire. So this is why we needed the 4 smelter wedges and why I went out of my way to look up where they were. Because these things will heal the Fume Knight, which is the boss we're about to face, and it is my favorite boss in this game. It's also apparently the hardest boss in this game, according to a lot of people. And I remember my first time playing it, I kind of did not agree with that, but given how horrible I've been playing, that may not be the opinion of me now. I beat him in like 2 or 3 attempts. I needed to pick up all those souls, and I just didn't do that. If there's a cutscene, which I don't think there is, I will, Time for my favorite boss in Dark Souls 2. I used to fucking farm this guy with bonfire aesthetics. Damage is meh. First phase is fine. First phase is no biggie. 1. Ooh, early roll. Kinda got lucky. Honestly, damage is, now looking at it, is really aggressive. Gotta be careful with my stamina management. I'm still not used to this stamina management. Ooh! I didn't think he had a follow-up. I don't think you can get his armor in this game either. Welcome to second phase. The actual memorable bit of this fight. And he has one of the coolest delayed attacks in gaming. That! Oh! When I first fucking played this game, this puts balls of light out. I remember that, yeah. I fought this guy over and over a lot. Like, kind of like until maxed out scaling. With bonfire, since that was a mistake. Would have been nice for the first try, but... Love this boss. Really fun. Interesting to fight. I'm okay dying to Fume Knight, honestly. I really am. I'm not pretending, I'm not lying. I find this fight really fun. I really like the interest of it. So, what happened last time, and why I died, is obvious. I did a second strike when I shouldn't have, when I had low stamina. So I wasn't able to get far enough away from the Fume Knight to get out of his AoE. I forgot that the AoE did damage outside of the orbs. This is probably going to second hit. I gotta be careful. His thrust will catch me out on a weapon this slow. I didn't attack because I thought he was going to do a really early again. Gotta be really careful. That should have hit me, honestly. And I got punished for being greedy. I'm okay dying to Fume Knight, like I said. Give me a good fight, a fun fight. My damage is a little lower. How about we give it a try with the broadsword plus 10? Obviously, what's catching me out is the stamina management with the Arse sword, which I'm not very good with. Because I don't like how this game... Now, I do believe this does damage if you get too close. I don't think I can get any early damage in. So, damage is not horrible. Because I can tend to get 2 strikes. We're gonna run into the same problem of the broadsword being really fucking short. Just gotta be careful. If I can use the Fume Knight's armor in this game, I would be so happy. I've done it modded. I believe Cinders. Oh, right. But man, just look at how awesome that chest piece is. I love everything about this fight. And yeah, it's edgy. I get it. It's edgy fucking... It's literally... It's me bait. It is literally everything in a boss that I love. Giant sword. Fucking badass design. Assuming that's an AoE. Favorite attack. Just... Ugh. So cool. Oh, unfortunate. I rolled back twice and just didn't have the time to roll forward again. Getting my ass kicked by a good boss feels good. It feels good. Not getting my ass kicked by bullshit. Completely, always my fault. I mean, yeah, I don't like the stupid stamina crap in this game, but I can handle it, man. This is what this was for. This is why we replayed Dark Souls 2. Ooh, I rolled really early, because I thought I would outdistance it. I'm not going to heal yet. Even though I am 1 hit away from death. At basically all times. Now I'm going to heal because that scared me. I don't like being in this corner. I'm so glad I didn't go in for an attack there. I had a desire to do it, and I just... I keep trying to strafe it a little bit to save the stamina. I thought that was the best attack to tank. He's gonna rush forward me. Oh! That should have... I thought that was safe. Wish I had a better weapon. Though to be fair, if I was using the Fume Sword against him, I'd do even less damage. I'd probably already have switched weapons. He's very dark resistant. Plus, you know, because the Fume Sword does partial dark resistance. I'm okay dealing with it for, like, Nashandra, because she's easy, but... Got 3 hits in. 3 damage. Again, with the stamina management, I'm not doing too hot. I wish I had a mile-long stamina bar. I just straight up ran out of stamina there. Thank God he didn't follow up with something faster. Ooh, that was a little spooky. Just gonna do 1 hit. Gotta be careful. No, I knew it. I saw it too. I saw it. I don't exactly know why I didn't roll. I don't think I pressed the button fully. I think I was late. Totally. I wouldn't say it was completely my fault, but I do think it was mostly on me. I do wish I did a little more damage. But I really don't think the Arse Sword really does enough to justify it. I might be able to do better with it. I haven't redone my rings either. So I'm still running the weight ring for no reason. And I could be wearing something like the life ring. I thought that was the downward slam, and I was gonna try and sidestep it. Good mix-up, man. It's a fun mix-up. Because it's not like it's not so fast that it's just a reaction speed test, but it requires you to be patient. This is something that I give Dark Souls 2 a lot of credit for. Not in this playthrough, but in otherwise. It messes with attack timings more than especially DS3. See, that can lead into his overhead slam or his 1 hit. Okay. Really early again. Back up. Gotta be careful for that sideways slam. I trusted a lot that I would outrange that. Really early. I'm actually surprised that I dodged that. Ooh. That's my boy. Took a little longer than I was hoping. I definitely could have played a little bit better than that. But, that was fun. We still have 2 more bosses in this DLC. I'm not going to do them today. I've been doing this for a little over an hour now. So, or over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. But I do want to go get the, at least grab the Fume Sword. Probably won't be able to use it for a bit, though. I think it'll take a little longer than I wish to get it upgraded. And plus, I'll be honest, because we're doing an elemental-based build, I need to be a bit more particular. I genuinely am surprised I'm alive. I thought that was a one-hit. No. I believe I need to go back to Ornifex. I will quickly check. Can I go to Strayed, or is it Ornifex? Ornifex. So we head to... I'm missing a bonfire. Oh man, that was a jump, all right. Terrible. I might take a run around the game off stream to pick up any upgrade materials that I've missed. Now the real question is do I remember where Ornifex is? Because right now I'm currently doing the boss run that brings me to the boss, not the... And yeah, no, I actually do need to go back, because Ornifex is on the other side. And then we will probably homeward bone out. I can't believe I just said homeward bone out. Just bone out. I put a lot of faith in what I just did there. Fume sword. Can't use the bone because I've been invaded. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You know, I didn't even check to make sure that I grabbed the Fume Sword. I'm pretty sure I did, but I did not check. Did I? Yeah, I did. So, from what I read on the wiki, this uses the short sword moveset. And while it will definitely be worse for me to upgrade it right now to dark, when I have more faith in intelligence. So yeah, this drops down to 230, and if we look at its damage, which is this, I get 47 dark damage and 107, but it is much longer. And then its heavy attack moveset is that of the broadsword, yeah. I can parry with it. Yeah. So this is the sword that I will use eventually. Eventually.
Bearer of the curse until...
But if we check my levels, we can see that if I level... my damage doesn't go up. It's because it's a mix, so I have to increase them. I think the dark bonus is what it counts towards my, yeah, because you can see my damage go up. Um, I guess for now I'll just start leveling both of them. Right now its scaling isn't great. And I can always respec it later. And we can level it we can level it once at the moment. But we still have many things. It doesn't have any strength scaling at all. So when I respec, if I just get rid of all of my strength, which I have up at 30, that gives me another 15 levels to work with. That I can then intermittently put towards faith and intelligence. But for now, that's not worth it because I've got the broadsword, which mainly scales with strength. That looks like Artorias' greatsword. What? That is absolutely Artorias' greatsword. I didn't even realize it was in this game. But yeah, this will eventually be a decent weapon until we reach the end game and things start becoming immune to dark, but until that point, we'll be okay. And then I'll probably try and find a different armor set at some point. Anyhow, I hope everyone has a good night. I am going to just chill the fuck out for another few hours and then head to bed. But yeah, I hope everyone sleeps well. I will see you again soon, where we will tackle the last two of the old Iron King bosses, or the DLC of Iron King bosses. Smelter Demon and Sir Alone. And then after that, I'm not sure what we'll do. We will probably head to Shrine of Amana. I don't really want to, but I would like to have a slightly more completed build um, before we tackle the two DLCs that I'm actually scared of. But until that point, everyone have a good night, and I will talk to you all later.